Hello and welcome. Now recently I picked up Forza Motorsport 6 for the Xbox One, and since I picked it up I've played a little bit of it, as you can imagine, and yeah, to be honest, it's not really much different to Forza 5, which I was kind of disappointed about. This one's by Turn 10 Studios, as you can see, and I'm not sure whether they were the guys that did Forza 5, because I can't remember who did Horizon, so I would have thought this would be the same team as Forza 5, but you never know, it could have been the Horizon crew, but I doubt it, so yes, I'd say it's the same people. Right, so yes, we're loading, and it's got rival recommendation and all of that bullshit. And here we see my 6.3 litre, which is a lie really, because they're actually 6.2 litres. Any Mercedes enthusiast knows that. I'm not a Mercedes enthusiast, but yeah, I know that shit. Right, so here we are at the start, where I've turned off the music because the fucking... it's one thing that annoys me about the Halo games now. They basically, I assume they don't want to pay for a music license, so they just fucking... what do? They just put shit like cinematic fucking Lord of the Rings type fucking music on, and yeah, we'll just fucking go for fucking race. I need a race. Go race. Yeah, career. There we go. We shall continue my career. And we see here my Escort RS Cosworth. Gotta have a Cosworth. Yes, and what are we doing here? We're racing around Road Atlanta, and yeah, we're limited to Class D, I think. So our car isn't exactly the fastest car in the game, but we can still have fun with it. I'm not quite sure what bloody should be pressing A there, dickhead. I thought that was a loading screen. Epic fail. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to fucking make a video here, you whore. Yeah, I'm not sure what assists I have on, because I did turn off all the assists to have a little bit of a play with the C63. So this, which was horrendous actually. Talking about it, the car's just a complete animal. Like you touch the accelerator, it fucking spins. It is not a car you can really drift because it just kills you. Yes, we might die now, but the Escort RS Cosworth is actually 4-wheel drive, and if it's got stock suspension, these cars are renowned for having kind of soft suspension. Here we are cruising past the opposition. Yeah, all of the... Oops, there we go. All of the assists are off at the minute. Let's try and see if I can even keep up at the back of the pack without any assists on. You can definitely tell that the Cosworth is easier to drive there than the C63, because the C63 would have just spun on the spot as soon as the oh fuck off, my controller batteries are low. Yeah, the C63 would have just spun instantly on the line, and to be honest, it probably wouldn't have actually moved. It would have just sat there until the fucking tyres popped. But yeah, this RS Cosworth is pretty manageable. So what's different in Forza 6 to Forza 5? Well, not much. That's all I can say really. The graphics look the same, and to be honest I think they look pretty shit, unless you're used to playing PS2 games. You won't be blown away by them. And my controller's been fucking disconnected. Quick pit stop for batteries. Oh, you gotta love how fucking disorganised my videos are. And that's me plugging in batteries into the charger near my camera, and that's the sound of me putting the batteries into the controller. Hopefully this will work, because I don't know whether these batteries are actually fucking duds now. That's dude. And I put my earphone in and we continue. There you go. I should be an F1 with a fucking battery change that quick. So yes, my Cosworth, it takes on all opponents, even Fiat 500s and decimates. Yeah, Fiat 500 is pretty easy to overtake, to be honest, isn't it? I'm actually not doing too bad for saying there's no assist turned on. Even the ABS is turned off, so the fucking braking is a bit of a handful. I'm going to try and take over Paul Gregory in the fucking Renault 5 GT Turbo. Show him how it's done. Yeah, how'd you like that? Yeah, so these driver tiles, what can we say about these driver tiles? I mean, they're supposed to act in some way. Like their action, the AI actions of the driver tiles are supposed to somehow kind of mimic their real life actual person counterparts playing the game. I don't really see how it works, to be honest, because you can put the game on the easiest difficulty, which is what it's kind of... Oh shit. And brake, and brake, and brake, and also should add that it does have the obligatory flashback. Actually, flashbacks is an assist that you can turn off, so it doesn't have the flashbacks. Well, yes, you can turn the flashbacks on and off in the game. Where are we? 4th place out of 24. To be honest, I'm doing better than I thought I would do with no assists. Almost judging my braking there by looking at other people's kind of skid marks on the track. Some people say that the Forza games really get the sound of cars kind of nailed down. That's complete lies. These cars, like, I'm not saying that a Cosworth, meaty Cosworth wouldn't kind of sound like this in real life, but some of the way that some of the stock cars sound is just ridiculous. Can't really think of any examples off the top of my head, but if you just get like a Focus ST or something in this game, it'll sound like really meaty, when in fact the car doesn't sound anything like that in real life, at least not in Europe anyway. Trying to brake smoothly there without much lock up, and doing very nicely. I must say, if this if the Escort, I was about to say Sierra then, but basically it is the Sierra Cosworth. It's the Sierra with a Escort body shell on it. But yeah, if this car actually handles like this in real life in the 4-wheel drive kind of version of the car, then that's awesome, because this fucking car sticks to the road like shit. Sticky shit. Look, oh, I was about to say, look, I can do like controlled drifts, but spoke too soon, got a bit cocky there. I guess you kind of probably could do controlled drifts if half of the drift doesn't involve being off the track on the grass. So you can pretty much set the game up to be as easy or as hard as you want it to be. One thing that I did, it should be a bonus really, but I found it kind of annoying when I started the game, is the fact that you get 200,000 credits and like so many cars for having previously played Forza 5, so like instantly you can probably afford one of the kind of, I mean obviously you can't afford a 1.5 million fucking pound of one car or something, but you can afford, say, well, let's say the C63 AMG, which was the one car that I wanted to buy in the game. was something like 215,000, so instantly I've pretty much got enough credits to buy the car that I want, even though it probably I can't use it in kind of career races instantly, but yeah, I do kind of instantly have 200,000 credits, which I thought kind of spoiled the game a bit. I mean, the beauty of games like Gran Turismo back in the day was grinding and grinding and grinding away, repeating the same race over and over again to modify a car so it can actually kind of just cruise through the next race without any sort of difficulty. You're going to try here and brake as if you would in real life, because really in real life you would be slamming the anchors on and then kind of gradually releasing brake pressure as the car comes to a halt and attempts to sort of lose traction. It makes sense if you drive like a cunt. But anyway, that's a race done, and I won it without any assists, and I did that on the easiest difficulty thanks to my epically nice Escort Cosworth. So anyway, I win a spin. Spins come from Forza Horizon 2. I don't know whether they're in the first Horizon game, but I don't remember these being in Forza 5. And I win a 200 grand car right there that I have no interest in owning. I would have liked the LaFerrari though. So that kind of sucks. So yeah, the game just kind of seems to give you too much stuff in my opinion. I have played a race on in the game on multiplayer, but what should I say about that? It was kind of a noob race, and it had the collision detection turned off, which is to kind of stop people ramming other people off the road, or the track, should I say, track road, same thing. But yeah, that's what I actually like doing, piling into people and throwing them into the fucking barrier and into the fucking sand traps and shit. That is what online racing should be all about. First time I ever played online racing was what's that game? Project Gotham 3, or was it? Yeah, 3. The Xbox launch title. And yes, I played it on Xbox Live on somebody else's console, and pretty much won every race just by slamming into everybody and forcing them off the track. And then eventually they got Mardy and turned the collision detection off back in Bufters. Just pile in like that, and if that was online, everybody go Mardy and start crying. But yeah, that is what all the fun is about. It is an epic tactic to use in racing games, using the other cars as a brake. Anybody remember Gran Turismo, the original one, where some of the corners were just quicker to just slam into the barrier and grind all the way around the barrier? Yeah, very fun. I do think that the actual length of the races is a bit long in Forza 6. The races sort of take between, say, 6 to 10 minutes, which is it's not a massive amount of time, but I prefer 3 to 5 minute races. So that gets does start to grind after a bit when you just want to earn money and you actually just want to modify cars and get into the next race. It can get a little bit frustrating. And we should talk about views. We've got different views, of course. We've got the in-cockpit view here, which is perfectly usable, and we've also got the on-the-bonnet view, which is the view that I'd use if I had the game hooked up to a steering wheel. then we've got the vanilla view like that, and the track looks like it's got a nice texture to it. It does look a bit odd at speed though. And yeah, back to the outside view. Oops, fucking shit, too busy talking stuff, I'm not concentrating on my braking. Luckily I'm enough ahead to skip through. I'm trying to get back to the in-cockpit view. There we go. Now I'm in the cockpit of my cosy, and everything is all fine and dandy. Well, it was. I meant to do that. I meant to go sand drifting in the gravel. And the wing mirrors and mirror work, which I don't remember whether they did in Forza 5, but there are a lot of games where the bloody mirrors don't work. So yes, I actually completely skipped when I said what is new. What is new in this game is there are some tracks that you can play in the rain. That it's not dynamic weather. You can basically play the game in rain or not in rain. Basically all of the tracks you play at kind of set times of the day, unless you play kind of the variation that has rain. So they always kind of look the same. But the cool thing about them is they not only have the kind of factor in the lack of grip due to the kind of surface rain, you also have kind of standing puddles of rain that you can sort of aquaplane across, and your vehicle you know, will handle differently if you've got kind of one wheel in the big puddle. It should be fun to play without any assists on with a fucking C63 AMG. Wouldn't recommend it myself because it would be absolute torture, to be honest. But yeah, overall I think this is a game for the kind of die-hard Forza fans who played the shit out of Forza 5 online and shit. Just correcting there with a bit of handbrake. Very nice. Because yeah, casual players like me who played Forza 5 will kind of come into this one and be like, yeah, it's the same game. Yeah, pretty much is, to be honest. I would, to be honest, if I'd have paid full price for this, I'd have been gutted. If I'd have paid full price for Halo 5, which is a video that I recorded before I did this, but I probably won't. It probably won't be the last upload on my channel, so I've set out a lot of uploads, scheduled them because I'm moving soon. So yeah, just getting some content up there, set up for when I'm away and I don't have time to do shit. But yeah, I'd be fucking gutted if I paid 42 quid for this. Halo 5, I'd be like, probably shouldn't have spent that much money on it, but I can kind of try and recoup the cost by playing a lot of multiplayer. This game, having previously owned Forza 5, I would be absolutely gutted. I think I ended up paying 27 quid. I managed to get Halo 5 and Forza 6 brand new for 54 quid in total for both games, so pretty nice deal. But yeah, otherwise I'd be feeling very ripped off right now. And this is what I mean about the races being a bit long. This video's coming up to 20 minutes long, and I've done 2 races, and you've not really, you know, got the chance to see any rain or anything like that. So I've got about
race will be at Sonoma Raceway,
5 minutes
hosting a wide variety of events like NHRA, IndyCar, and World Touring car races.
Amazing. So yeah, I probably won't finish this race, but I'll just start it and kind of wrap up the video a little bit. Ooh, pardon me. yeah, the music really bugs me, how they put this stupid dramatic music in. I want some fucking catchy tunes to drive along to, and I think it's just them trying to make as much money as they can by not paying for any sort of fucking licensing. Because the problem is, we've got to a stage where, I mean, it kind of started with the PS1 era, I guess, because you didn't really have proper licensed CD quality, I say CD quality, almost CD quality music in games up until kind of when Wipeout came out on the PS1. It had a bit of Chemical Brothers on there. I mean, you did have like Crew Ball on the Mega Drive, but you know, they're all chip tune kind of renditions of songs and shit. But yeah, basically, I think the way it works now is if it's not actual real music that you can buy, you know, from an already established artist, you can't put it on a racing game or any game in fact, because that's just amateur. So now you just have people kind of getting a fucking orchestra and making some fucking drab generic movie scores to put in the background of the fucking racing games, like in Forza 6's case. Take him on the inside, take his quarter panel out. Yeah, beast in it. So yeah, so far my conclusion of Forza 6 is it's another solid Forza game, but are we coming to a complete halt with innovation? I mean, it's got a few things like the spins, the dynamic weather, but they're not deal clinchers. I could live without them. I'd rather have a completely new fucking graphics engine. And I mean, the cockpit in this car looks a bit shit. Just things like that. There's no real effects when I go off the track. There's no like grass being thrown up in the air. Guess we can hope for some fucking cones like that. So yeah, overall, not really worth buying if you own Forza 5 and you're just looking for a completely new racing experience. It's just very similar and more of the same. There are a few new tracks, but to be honest, I didn't play. I mean, I kind of completed Forza 5. I just got bored of it in the end, doing the same fucking season over and over again. There are some new tracks in this game, but I didn't play enough of Forza 5 to instantly recognise new tracks. So yeah, more of the same from Forza 6, and I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.